Greetings and welcome back to the 5.0 TOON YouTube channel for the algorithm. To be honest, hold on, let's, before we're honest, you see how fast I did that? Whew. Lightning hands. Oh. Okay, let's be honest. We're getting to the point to where we're 5.0 muffin instead of 5.0 TOON. Just saying. I don't know what we're gonna do. But we're not gonna stop drinking Mountain Dew. Bet your life on that. Bet your life on it. Cash in your 401k. Bet your life on TOON and Dew. Like that. Like that. You know what I mean? Okay, cool. What are we doing? We got tested TOON coming up. Hey! And we're thinking about taking the brain. Now, right now, he looks like garbage because we got the mismatched wheels on stuff. But we're going to do our, this is what we're going to do. We're going to do the control arm brackets, relocation deals. We're going to do that. I've already drilled the control arms I'm going to use. This brain has non-adjustable on it. I'll show you when I take them off. But we're going to put adjustables. I've already drilled the ends for the bigger bolts. We're going to do that. We've also got to change this strut because it's leaking. We're going to change this strut. We're also going to take the other side apart and we're going to put our new coil springs on that are a lighter rate. Probably a touch too light since it's iron headed and does have the the side slinger hanging off the front. So probably a little light, but whatever. And we've also got to finish hooking up the O2 sensor. So, and then if we're done with all that, we're going to take it to the track. If not, our fallback, we kind of maybe, at the very least, pull one valve cover off and check the head bolt torque on at least one side. I did every one of them. I'm just going to go with the fact that if one is good, the other's probably good too. Maybe we'll pull the other valve cover off and just check a couple. I don't want to take the whole side. We'll see where we're at. We don't even know if we're going to do that. But if we don't get this done to where we can take it and race it, we'll just take the fail TD and, you know, make some more passes, try and put a good day together where I'm not the issue and, you know, whatever. So it'd be a good time. It's like if my consolation prize of not taking this to the track is to take the fail TD, I can live with that all day long. So anyway, let me get to work. We'll be back in the next clip. But I wanted to show you guys something when I'm sitting here saying you should nut and bolt your car. That's why. Yeah, I checked the others. They're on, but we had one that was missing a nut. So yeah, it's all right. I want you guys to check out the rad spring placement right here. Not even on. It's actually sitting on top of. Yeah, I'm a true professional. Jesus Christ. And there is no telling how long it's been like that. I've never had these control arms off. I didn't put them on. I've never had them off. I've never had them undone. I've never done anything to the rear suspension on this car. All I've ever done is change gears in it. But, you know, maybe I'm a little oblivious sometimes. Holy smoke. Anyway, here's what's going in. Adjustable, solid. Here's what came out. These actually have like a urethane bushing over. It's kind of weird. So, I mean, they work fine. I couldn't complain. We have a home. Oh, they're greasable too. Not that they were ever greased. I never greased them. So we have a home for these already. So we'll see them again at some point. We've got everything out of the way. Now we got to enlarge this hole. We're gonna have to mount our thing, and then we got to drill another hole in here. And then we probably got to do a little clearancing on the bracket as far as the bolt holes. We've put on 2 sets, and we've had to do it with both sets. So we just know that going in now. We're almost professionals. Got our bracket installed. We just got to tighten that up, and then we can start putting the control arm in. And then when we get all that done, we'll kind of tighten it down, jack it up under, and then we'll drill a hole for that, and we'll put that in. So, good times. We've got one side all knocked out. Yeah, I'm not filming me doing the work because it's just drilling a hole, jacking. I mean, it's changing control arms, but I am showing you the finished product. So, got that side done. We'll do the other side. These springs aren't cut or anything, so I went down to the middle hole, and when we put I'll put some other wheels and stuff on it, and we'll set it on the ground and kind of see where it's sitting at. So, but it's going to be better than it was because it sat up high. Always bugged me. I just didn't really want to mess with it because the car worked so good. But screw it, we're doing it now. With the bolt without the nut, you ain't got to ever worry about that thing coming out. It's literally seized itself to the bushing. It's just rotating around in there. I'm either gonna have to cut the bolt, which is gonna have to destroy the bushing. I don't know. I've hammered on it, and with a driver and a freaking sledge, it don't even budge. Turns free. It's not bent. I can tell. I turned it super slow. Didn't have any wobble out of it. These are the kind of things that drive me insane, because this should be super simple, but no, this is the one thing that just makes my life difficult. So we're not gonna get done with it today, piss on it, work on it tomorrow. It's supposed to rain tomorrow, so maybe we won't even have to work on it tomorrow. This stuff makes me want to throw things. Sweet baby Jesus, we got it out. And I mean, we didn't even 100% kill the bushings. I mean, they're still serviceable. Man, son of a, that was not happy about that. So, but we got it out, so we can keep working a little bit. It's almost time for Therese to get home. It rained today. I didn't feel like coming out here messing with it, but you know, for the people, baby, come out for the people. So, damn it. Hot skippity, we got the bracket on. So, fix to put the control arm in, start bolting it all together. The bushings that I got from Lance, thank you very much, were too short. So we used 2 thick aluminum like washers. So I think we're good. Also, we got a different bolt for this control arm. Since the other one was gashed, we got one last night. It's a grade 8 and it's 5 inches long. So the shank basically runs all the way to probably in here. So there's no threads in this area, which I like. So anyway, I think that's gonna work. I was like, holy crap, the bushings, this thing's way off. But that actually was a good fit. So like I say, feel pretty good about it. We also put big washers on each side of that bolt. Honestly, I need to do it to the other side, but we'll see where we're at. Maybe we'll backtrack on that. All right, homeboys, we just gotta drill the one hole up top on the other side, bolt it in, and this job is done. Damn it, man. If it wasn't for that bolt and obviously the little spacer deal, it would have just been easy peasy, but it's always gotta be something.
Are you recording now?
Nope. Are you?
Yeah. I recorded you getting up.
Great. You got like a walrus. 5.0 muffin.
Oh, hey, what?
It's a 5.0 muffin.
Oh.
Instead of 5.0 Tussin.
Pizza's here.
Okay.
Okay.
See you in a second. That's with the off the jack stands up on the jack. Yeah, that looks, I mean, I like it. I like, you know, and it should still technically work the same because we didn't cut the springs or anything like that. We just relocated. So now maybe the front springs will settle down a little bit, and the front will get a little down on it too. So anyway, I mean, we can always go up 1 notch or 1 bolt, and that'll raise the car up a little bit, but we'll see. Once I get it on the ground and I'll change the front stuff and everything, then we'll really have an idea. Plus those springs on the front will have to settle a little bit, but so far I'm happy with it, even though it was a little bit of not quite as easy as I would have liked it to have been. So, all right, it's pizza time. Ooh, got the little car on the big road, on the big ribbon out here we're out with the big cars now. So letting you guys know, we got the 2.3, got it wrapped up, got that rubber band, stretched out, you know what I'm saying? On the ground, pretty happy with it. Like I say, hopefully the front springs, we can sink the front down a little bit, but I mean, that'll work. I can live with it. And once we get the front stuff done, man, it is cold. Once we get the front stuff done, we'll you know, see how it looks then. But I think I'm gonna change the tail lights too, put the smoked ones on for right now, since I'm gonna be running this car for a little bit. It's gonna be a little while for the silver cars in action. We just got a lot going on with different cars. This car, Love Boat, working on FLTD a little bit, stuff like that. So silver car's not a priority. Got drag van, so I'm okay with that. I think it looks a lot better. The car sat way too high in the rear. I'll put up a picture, show you, you know, so you can kind of have a comparison of the two. But I'm happy with it. It looks pretty good. We get the front down a little bit, and we'll be good to go, I think. We are back outside working on the brain. So we had every intention of working on it yesterday, but it was miserably cold, even for Florida. The wind was blowing. It just wasn't a good time. It didn't look like it was going to be a good time. So we didn't work on it. Now we are. Like I say, we're changing to our Viking springs on sale. They were on sale at UPR. And we're going to change the strut on this side because it is leaking all its strut juice out. We're putting in another used strut, which, you know, whatever. At least it doesn't leak. So we'll see where we're at. At some point in history or in time in the future, we're going to have to put some new struts on this car, but whatever. This car's got to make me this car has got to make me want to work on it. So far, all we've done is nothing. Blow a head gasket, make 3 or 4 crap passes. It hasn't impressed me at all. Silver car showed potential, and I kind of screwed that up. This is kind of a redo with the EFI, where I went wrong with the silver car. I think I shouldn't have maybe abandoned it as quickly. I should have maybe just kind of stuck with it for a little while longer, but it's neither here nor there. This is where we are now. So we'll see where we're at. On paper, this car should be the fastest car that I own, but until it actually produces a time slip that says that, it's just a bunch of talk. So we'll get the strut changed, get the springs changed, and we're also going to try and hook up our AFR 02 and get that squared away, and then we'll see where we're at. So let me finish knocking this apart, nothing to it, and we'll be right back. That all done, definitely more work than I want it to be. We got to grind the collar on the Lakewoods. If we had strange struts, we wouldn't have that problem, but we had to grind the collar to get the sleeve to fit on this one, which takes time, of course. And then we had to do a little polishing on the shaft up there, because the small collar for the coilover kit wouldn't slide all the way down, so we had to do a little polishing on that, and then do a little, I don't know why, it fit fine on the old one. It would slide up and down fine, but on this one it didn't. There's some little difference somewhere. Just got tight. It'd go down about an inch or so, then it'd get tight, so you can't, you know, put the strut all the way through the caster camber plate, yada, yada, yada. So obviously it took a lot longer than I would have liked. We also, because we're a moron, or someone else did it, we just didn't correct it. When we had it part last time, we had the bolts going through this side, which is stupid, because you got to take the freaking rotor off without take the strut off, which is stupid on my part. I'm sure I did that, but anyway, so we got it all put together. We got to do the other side, and then we can set it on the ground and kind of see where we need to adjust and things like that. One other thing real quick, is you can see the huge difference in rate on these springs. These are a 130 these 130? 125s. 125s. Who knows what these are? I mean, 175s, 200s. I mean, just look at, you can obviously see these were way, way, way than these. So it's gonna drop the car some. Again, probably not the right choice for an iron-headed small block with a fuel-injected iron-headed small block with a side slinger hanging off front of it. So, but that's what we got. That's what we're gonna run with. So we're just gonna live with it. That's how we roll. We got the other side done, and we've also got the O2 sensor installed. So now we can set it on the ground, and then we got to hook the rest of the O2 crap up for the FR. But you know, making a little bit of progress. All right, cold start. Maybe not. Go for contact. Damn it. Go for contact. And we've got no power. All right, kids. We found us a spot where this thing gets some power. We got it all done. You've already seen it in the thumbnail, so whatever, but the front springs will settle a little bit more, and then we may have to raise it up a little bit. I'm happy with it. I think the car looks a lot better. This would be the wheels and tires that we race on, so this is how it's going to look. So you know, I like it. I like it a lot better. How about that? I was not a huge fan of the way it looked before. The stance of it was not, it'd been like that since I bought the car in 2011, but now I wanted to look a little bit different. So I'm happy with it. Overall, it worked out the way I wanted to. We're getting a little closer with the car to where I'm happier with the way that it looks and things like that. Now we just got to get it where we're happy with the way that it runs or whatever. So anyway, I think it looks pretty decent. All right, well, let's go ahead and wrap this video up. We're gonna put a wrap on this one. It is supposed to rain tomorrow here, and 70% chance of Atmore. Don't think we're gonna be able to get to go to the track. I wasn't gonna take this anyway. We're just not ready. It was freezing cold yesterday. It was like in the mid 40s. It was not, I did not want to come out and work on the car, so I didn't. Today, I did come out, finish some stuff up. We got the front spring stuff done. Got a little bit of work done, got AFR gauge in it, hooked up, you know, it works or whatever. So now we got a few other things we want to do, but we weren't going to take this to the track anyway. We're going to take the FLTD. We're just not far enough along. I like to drive it and see what's going to rub and not going to rub and whatever, if anything's going to rub, so I can give it a little bit more clearance. But we're getting closer. Doing the brackets and doing this stuff, that's just grunt work, not a lot of fun. But I am pleased with the result, so it looks better to me. I guess that's all that matters. The next thing that we're going to do, I'm not sure when the next test and tune's going to be. I have to look at the schedule and see what's going on next weekend. But the next thing that we're going to do, or I would like to do, is we're going to take the factory tank out of it. We're going to put our 8-gallon fuel cell in it. We're going to put our pump that Jason so generously got for us. We've got filters, we got lines, we got everything to do it. I've actually got some fittings from back in the day that hook into the factory rails, but you know, have AN fittings on the ends. So we're going to leave the factory rails and regulator, but we're going to put our big 400-liter pump and put a fuel cell in it and have the lines. And then from there, the next thing to do would be to start mounting the anti-roll bar. We're going to use the bolt-in one. And then all I would really have to do is just get the tabs welded on, or get tabs welded on. I've got tabs, they're not the right size bolt hole, but that's what they make drills for. So we could get that all hooked up, and then at that point I would feel really comfortable with it. I think it would have enough fuel system. I'm not super concerned with the fuel system right now, but we just do have an in-tank pump, and honestly I can't remember what size it is. I can't remember if it's a 155 or if it's 255, if it's 340, I'm not sure. So this way we would have it what we want, we'd have what we wanted in it, you know, something bigger, have bigger fuel lines. I mean, a lot of people went really fast on stock fuel lines, not like we're gonna be really fast or anything like that. It's just, there's something I wanted to do, now we'll do it. I think we'll have time to do all that. Still got Love Boat stuff to do and other cars to work on, but I would really like to get the fuel system stuff done and get the anti-roll in it, and maybe try and get those tabs welded on somehow. But anyway, that's it. We're working on them, trying to get them to the track, trying to make more passes this year. We made 47 measly passes last year, and honestly, that sucked. We made quite a few trips. We just didn't have a lot of success. So we're trying to do better this year, have more successes, and freaking dogs. Have more successes, less failures, run some PBs, you know, have a good, and have some fun. That's the main thing, have some fun. So, anyway, that's it. Well, thanks for commenting. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for all the ways you guys support the channel. Just like I say, using that fuel pump that Jason got us, which was super generous. I really appreciate it. He's done a lot for us on the channel. And I appreciate everything that everybody sent to us and all the comments and everything. You guys, best subs on YouTube. I say it all the time. You guys are the best subs on YouTube. Super supportive and helpful, you know, as far as ideas and things like that. So appreciate it. But especially, thanks for watching. And until next time on the Substandard Leader and Fox Body videos on This Here Man's YouTube. 1 year, 5.0, push rod, 5-speed, single plane intake, Lincoln Town cars, 4 drag vans, proud owner, proprietor, bartender, dancer, and cook of Club Big Boost, and is always fighting the good fight against them zombie Mustangs and that rascal Dr. Fear. We'll see you guys in the next video.